put a number on it.
Anybody in a group chat, right? Female in the group chat, if just paying less of the bills, does that make you feel like your man is doing more, or does that make you feel better when you got to pay less of the bills? Or do you want to be to the point where you're not paying?
Ron, let's just reverse engineer it. Let's reverse engineer it. This is simple. It's only me and you here for now. Let's just do the math, right? All right. Paying. All right. So let's just start from the beginning. Boy meets girl, right? Hey, let's go out on Friday night. Who takes care of that bill on Friday night?
Dude.
He starts off doing the heavy lifting, doesn't he? So when does he take the foot off of the lifting? Like when does he stop doing the heavy lifting, Ron?
I don't think he should ever stop doing the heavy lifting.
So here we are. 15 years later, 10 years later, that same couple is married. Why isn't he still doing the heavy lifting?
No, he didn't tell her on that first date, yo, pay 30% of the bill.
He set up precedent.
70. He paid 100% of it.
I like what you did there. I like what you did there. I like that. Now the math is mapping, right? The math is mapping.
Yeah, yes.
All right.
Niggas not doing that. So, yo, that's why I stand on that. Like, yo, either you're gonna go. For me, when it comes to that, it's black and white. You could throw all the percentages out there and the 70-30s or whatever. If she don't gotta pay zero, then it's like, all right, then I guess
you ain't doing nothing. Everybody's equal. If you
I ain't saying you do nothing. I'm not even saying you even wrong for having her pay.
I don't even think you believe what you're saying. How about that? What? I don't even think you believe it. I don't even think you believe that it's either all or nothing. I don't even think that you believe it.
Yo, bro. What I'm saying is I never said it was wrong for couples to split bills, right? I didn't say it was anything wrong with that, right? But when niggas talking about, all right, you got to do the heavy lifting. The heavy lifting is everything, right? It's everything. It's not like, yo, all right, if you reach this percentage, then it's not like, you get a 75, you get a 65, then you pass the test. No, it's
the heavy lifting is the heavy lifting, though, Ryan. You're gonna at Costco. Now we back at Costco. You're gonna grab the waters. You're gonna grab the detergent. You're gonna grab the juices. She can still pull a couple of fruit snacks off the, you know what I mean? You're gonna do the heavy stuff. She can get the fruit snacks. She can get the, you know what I mean? But you're gonna grab the bag of rice. You're gonna get all the heavy stuff. And she gets the stuff that she could reach. You know what I mean?
I get it, right? You know, I'm realistic, right? I'm realistic. Right. Depending on how you want to live your lifestyle, a lot of the times you're gonna have to have two incomes. And I totally
America's a two-man game, yo.
No. If you play the game that way, it's gonna be a two-man game, right? And most people do. You understand what I'm saying? Most people do. But what I'm saying is that I don't think we should go back and forth about the percentages. Like, all right, I don't think it's no different if your wife is paying 50% of the bills or she's paying 30% of the bills. It's like she's paying some of the bills, right? So it is what it is. Now, if you say, yo, you don't got to pay for shit, that's something different. All that 10% here, 15% here, nah, I don't. I think it's like, all right, if you saying you squabbling about a few percentages here or there, I don't think it's even worth talking about. That's all I'm saying. And I'm not talking from a position where I got my wife paying zero and I don't pay. I pay everything or whatever like that. No, my wife pays. She contributes a whole hell of a lot to the household. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm not even speaking from a position of saying like, yo, that's what I do, right? I'm just saying like, if I was to get to the point where I could pay 100%, it'd be one way. But if anything else other than that, it's like, all right, I need that money. I need her money too. Her money's putting, knocking down some of these bills, or she, her money goes for a lot of the bills also.
Food on the table is doing everything.
Everything. Yeah.
Paying for the tuition. Yeah, man. That money needed, Because if it's if it's something that where I gotta take my daughter out of school for 2 years, in order to work on me being 100%, like I feel like why I play the percentage game is because I feel like if you do aspire to be at 100%, I feel like you have to work your way up to it. I feel like it's easier to get to 100% if you're at 80 than if you're at 50. And I feel like if you're at 50, you kind of, you're not, you kind of, every time a woman pulls out her wallet, the pussy dries up just a little bit more, yo. Like you ain't really keeping it as feminine as you want to keep it. Every time she going in that wallet, she cutting them checks as much. You wanna keep her out of her purse as much as possible.
Oh, okay.